Hello Vietnam.
No, it's 你好越南.
Yes, actually we have a lot of versions for this song. So it can be in French, and we call it Bonjour Vietnam. And also we have it in Vietnamese. Yeah, so did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy the song? Yeah. Yeah, okay, thank you.
And after the song we held.
And here's coming the presentation to help you have a clearer overview of how Vietnam is. Okay, for example, about the people, the nation, the culture, what else?
The mountains.
The mountains, the music, the food, okay?
And here's the presentation coming.
Oh, okay, and most importantly, during your attention. So, at the end of the presentation, we will have a Q&A. So, try to remember the key information and figures. Okay, and at the end of the presentation, we will call some of you. And if you answer the questions correctly,
you give a correct question, a perfect question, we will give you a perfect gift.
Yeah.
That originally come from Vietnam.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so now here's coming the presentation.
Yes, firstly maybe I want to briefly introduce about the geography of Vietnam. So, you know that it's a map of Asia. So I have a question. Which color is Vietnam? Quick. Which color is Vietnam? Pink. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So you can see here it's pink color. And you can see that in China to the north, Thailand and Cambodia to the west, and Pacific Ocean to the east. And all of and here is Taiwan, and we are here. And from Vietnam to Taiwan, if you take a flight, so it's take around 3.5 hours. As I will introduce more specific about Vietnam, as you will see in the picture here. So basically, the Vietnam have 3 regions: the northern regions, middle, and the southern regions. And have 3 regions are much different from each other in terms of climate, photography, and even the ethnic group. It's northern Vietnam, so in terms of climate, so it's quite similar to Vietnam. It has 4 seasons: the spring, the winter, autumn, summer. Okay. And even the temperature is quite similar in Taiwan, because I'm a person living in the north. So when I live in Taiwan, so climate is nearly the same. However, in the middle and the southern Vietnam, the climate have a high temperature. It's around 30 to 35 degrees Celsius all year round. And you see Vietnam has a long coastal line and very beautiful beaches, dunes or lagoons in this area. So it's very famous for tourism. However, in this area, in the southern part, so it's a fertile delta. It's very suitable for agriculture, and this is the reason why the agricultural product of Vietnam mostly from this region. You see, forcing to this. All of you recognize it is the flag of Vietnam. It looks very simple. It just has red color, star, yellow. Actually, it's very meaningful. So I will show you the meaning of our flag. Firstly, the red color is represent for the light. You may feel it's horrible, but actually, you know that Vietnam have suffered and experienced a lot from different wars, and a lot of people died in the war. So the red color just remind the Vietnamese people that we have to remember the respect, grateful and thankful to the people who died in the war, so that we can have independence and have a peaceful life. And the yellow color, it means that our skin color, the yellow skin, it means that we so proud of our skin, is no race discrimination. And the star have 5 points. So 5 points represent for the 5 unions. Because you know that Vietnam is a socialism country. So we believe that have 5 unions, the intellectuals, the worker, trader, army, and the peasants. So 5 units will work together to develop and to build up the socialism in Vietnam. So I hope that after briefly introduction, so you can recognize the Vietnam flag if you see somewhere else. And if you talk about Vietnam, so we must talk about this guy, very great. We call it the Great Father of Vietnam because he's the leader of the revolution against US and French to protect the country independence and successfully protect independence. And he's also the first president of Vietnam because before Vietnam is a feudatory country. Do you know feudatory means? Any one of you know? No? No? So basically it's a country with a king and a queen and a Mandarin system. So it means that the people have no right or no democracy. So thanks to him that we can have a socialism and democracy country. Have no king and queen anymore. And his name Ho Chi Minh. And the Chinese name, the Chinese name Hu Shi Ying. About the national flower, maybe several years ago we have those elections so that the people can have a chance to select our national flower. And the winner is Lotus. Because you know why? Because there are some criteria to choose the national flower. It's originated in Vietnam, planted for a long time, but be found in many locations in Vietnam. It features widely in arts and be favored by many Vietnamese people. And actually in Vietnam, the lotus represents for the commitment and loyalty and purity also. One small thing when you talk about Vietnam, like I talked so far, it have the flag have a red color and the yellow star, the national flower you notice. And another thing that we have a multi-ethnic group in Vietnam. So in Vietnam we have a total 54 ethnic group, and you can see different color will represent for one group. So the largest group is the pink color here, so the King people. So all the Vietnamese people here, we belong to the King group. So you can see. So maybe the other minority group, they live in the mountainous area, in the steel house, made of wood and some local material. However, the King people, they live in different city and province, so it's a little bit different between the King people and other minority groups. And then we show you like there's 3 largest minority groups in Vietnam, and actually if you have chance to meet the minority people, you can easily recognize them. Because they will have different costume, a different color, different way to wear, and also they're much different from each other in terms of tradition, customs. Yeah. So I just briefly remind you that have 3 things to remember about Vietnam: the flag, the national flower, and we are the multi-group country. So now my friend will help you to discover more about Vietnam.